Hi, this is Reasons Are Several, a weekly Los Angeles Rams fan cast. This is episode 248. My name is Matt. With me is Neil. What's up, Neil?
What is up? It's the place to be.
Yep.
Yeah. Not much is up. I don't know. I'm a little frazzled. I've been a little frazzled for a few days.
Okay, but you're going to be able to settle in and record the show today?
Oh, probably not. No. I plan to stop halfway through.
Well, you know what's coming up?
Yes. Valentine's Day.
It is, but I'm talking about our 5th anniversary.
The Ides of March.
That's a ways off.
April Fool's Day.
The Ides of March are a ways
Memorial
off.
Day. Flag Day.
All these things are eventually coming up. That's true.
They're all. I'm giving you all in order.
Yeah,
too.
I was
4th
thinking.
of July.
I was thinking more related to this podcast. So we are having our 5th anniversary show live on March 3rd at 3 p.m. Pacific time. How do they find it?
YouTube.com. YouTube.com/Halos and Heathens. You can also go to Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks, and there's a Halos and Heathens link.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. So we will be taking questions and addressing comments.
You sound so serious today.
I am. This is a serious show.
I know. You sound like
I got a lot of serious stuff to talk about.
You sound like you're like a doctor. Like, well, so if you have problems with your prostate, we will be taking questions.
Let's not talk about the prostate again. God.
We will be answering them on the podcast next week. Now, what we'd like you to do,
my soothing doctor voice.
Yeah.
Go
We'd
ahead.
like you to do in the header of the email, put "my dick hurt."
DIK. So we'll be taking questions and addressing comments from the live chat that we'll be doing within YouTube.
Yeah.
But also, if you,
I hope it's more exciting than how you are making it sound.
if you want to send in questions beforehand, just send them to reasonsarseveral@gmail.com, or you can DM me at reasonsar or Neil at angelsfreak7. Is that better?
Yeah. So there's this thing here. I'm going to intro. Was that it for that?
That was it for that.
Okay, cool. So hold on a second. There's this thing here that's crazy. I'm bringing it up now, and then you can cut me off and then bring it up later.
Okay.
There is a local radio station here that all they talk about are the Golden State Warriors. Like that. It's not a sports radio station where they talk about they all
24/7?
24/7.
Like they have to have filler.
Dude,
there's not a dude at 3 a.m. going, so anyway.
I don't know. I'll find out.
Draymond, bro. I mean.
But some of the guys I work with, they listen to nothing but sports talk, and being a nice supervisor, I let them choose the radio station.
Oh God!
And so
please tell me you don't have to listen to Pharrell. I found him the other day by accident.
Dude, it's just Warriors.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that's what they choose to listen to.
So all day long, it's just and a little obviously talking about who they're playing, but it's just Warriors. Like they touch a little bit on the Super Bowl today, like a little bit, like because Tom Brady's from around here, and that's what they talked about. So Tom Brady, blah blah. So do you guys have like a just
Portland Trailblazers
or just Seattle Seahawks? I mean, that is it.
No, I mean there's radio stations that are the home of the Blazers or whatever.
Right.
And they do talk about them a lot, and they'll have different shows about
and
them.
And then you'll have like Pharrell,
you'll
have Rome, you might have Dan Patrick.
Yeah, they have to have programming to fill up the rest of the day.
Nope. Wow. Dude, it is amazing what they talk about.
I can't believe that there's a market for that for the around the clock coverage.
I just don't understand. I don't know if there is.
Are you sure at night it doesn't switch?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm talking from 6 in the morning till 3 p.m. Absolutely
Straight
for sure.
Warriors.
Nothing but Warriors.
All Warriors.
All Warriors. And then obviously they also broadcast games. I think it would be great if they didn't. For those that don't know, the Golden State Warriors are a basketball team here.
Who doesn't?
They're
know
not
that?
very good.
Who doesn't know that?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's interesting.
Yeah, sorry, it was on my mind. It was pissing me off.
That I just can't believe you'd have enough to talk about. But I guess people find ways.
No, they don't. They don't.
They must just recycle the same shit over and over and over again.
Yeah, they start getting into, well, what do you think this person, what if they max out these 3 people? What if this person takes $25.5 million a year instead of 27?
Which is
Seriously?
the most boring fucking conversation ever. There is nothing more boring than people coming up with fake trades and different contract situations and being like, well, this guy's still got 2 years left on a $10 million deal where they could, all that. That is so fucking boring. Nobody wants to listen to that.
No.
You want to hear it. You want to hear it in like a 1 minute clip. Hey, by the way, if the Warriors were going to try to trade, they have this and this and this. So that's probably their only options. Okay, thanks. Move on.
Yeah. Then do you think that they max out this guy, and this guy, and then Draymond realizes that he's not getting the max? You think he'll start looking at, and it's like, oh my God.
He will.
but that's a big if. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
oh,
That's because
Yeah.
they have so
Anyway.
much time to kill.
oh my God.
The thing that bothers me is I don't like when you have people who put on shows where they don't really have any. They're kind of aimless. They just talk about random shit and they just keep doing it every week and every week.
Right.
It's like, oh my God, we get it. You hate robots.
You like sex dolls. I will say this though, that they seem interested in it.
Of course.
They're not
Fuck, I
mailing it
hope
in.
so.
Yeah.
Because that would really suck if they're just like, lazily going through it.
They're like, okay, the Warriors.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Sorry. Also, did you hear that there's no ESPN is not going to have any baseball specific shows anymore? They won't have baseball tonight. They're not doing anything like that. They're
Well-
just going to hit baseball on SportsCenter because baseball viewership is so down and no one's interested.
nobody cares about baseball.
No.
And I know there are people who listen to this show who like baseball, and I apologize.
They
But
should not listen.
The demographic is aging and aging and aging.
Whoa,
and
whoa.
What?
Dude, I'm not getting into like this freaking what ethnicities watch more baseball than others.
Oh, you thought I said Asian?
Yes.
I said aging, asshole.
All right. I don't
what are you
know.
talking
I didn't know where you were going.
Aging. It is an
All right.
age. They are getting
Yeah.
older, the demographic, and it keeps going up. I think right now isn't it like in its mid 50s or late 50s or some bullshit? Is the average age?
150s. Yeah. It was kind of funny though. The guys on this whatever. I don't even know
Warrior
the name of
Talk.
the radio station. Yeah, Warrior Talk. Dub Talk.
Talk.
So they were talking about, I mean, you got to know that baseball's terrible when that's what they tell you to think about when you're trying to slow down when you're doing the.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I never thought of that, but that is kind of funny.
Well, I mean, I guess they're going to just narrow it down and just be like, we're all football and basketball. Go.
Yeah, and tennis.
And a little bit of tennis, a little bit of golf.
Yeah, they're golf.
That's about it.
All
though.
right. So anyway, it was on my mind.
All right. I appreciate you bringing that to the table.
Yeah.
Am I sounding enthused yet? No.
No,
Not so much.
not at
Okay.
all. Not at all.
Let me
Are
tell you something.
hungover?
Let me tell you something I'm excited
Is
about.
your dad in the house?
No. Oh God,
Okay.
is he? Is he here?
He's just sound miserable.
I wanted to talk about one other thing that's show related
Okay.
because this is a little bit of self-advertising, but we talked about it last week. We recently opened a podcast merch store, thanks in large part to Casey the Mike.
Thanks in large part. No, pretty much thanks all to.
Thanks all to
Pretty much
the Mike.
100%.
He
Yeah.
kind of did it all. So
Right.
so that's out there. Go to
Kissing the tip
of
of the mic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go to don'tgotopless.store. No apostrophe.
And I reached out to the tip, the mic
The
tip.
Mike. No, it's not called
And-
the tip. He's the Mike.
Let's not call him the tip.
Show some respect.
No, I meant I reached out to the tip of the mic.
Okay.
Yeah. And hey, if I'm kissing the tip, that's a lot of respect. That's much respect.
All right.
You're not going to kiss the tip of someone you don't respect.
Well, yeah,
Well,
I guess
unless
so.
you're making money.
You do that at the end or at the beginning?
How much you paying? And it's going to throw up a DAPFHH vlog tab up there.
Right,
so
what
we'll
does
have
that-
all
what does
the
that-
family.
What does all that mean?
It means, yeah, son.
Are you-
the
are you
Dark
talking
Angels and Pretty
about-
Freaks,
Oh, okay.
Halos and Heathens vlog.
Gotcha.
Merch.
For those who don't know,
Too bad. You ain't going to find out now.
for those who don't know who the Golden State Warriors are, or listen to the show and
Dark
don't
Angel.
know that Neil has another podcast and a vlog. Well, that is awesome. So we can fill that store out. So right now we have a few P-shirts. A few P-shirts.
Yeah.
We have a few
I-
T-shirts.
I know sometimes, like when I go pee at work, I wear like longer, like thermal shirts underneath, and sometimes I dribble. So I will dribble on that part of my shirt,
Right.
and it's a pee shirt.
We do have a dribble problem
Yeah.
here.
Oh, we could talk about it on the dub station.
We should shut up and dribble. Wait a
That's
minute.
right. Yeah.
So we have a few T-shirts, a coffee mug, and these decal stickers. We're gonna add more stuff soon, but right now I believe you can get free shipping, which I'm still trying to sort out if that's hurting
Yeah. I
the
don't
wallet
want-
of Casey.
Yeah, I don't want that to be the case.
But go check it out and buy stuff if you'd like. It'd be awesome. And
We're almost sold out of the decals, so if you want one of those, get on them quick. That's the big marketing gimmick.
There you
We're
go.
almost sold out.
yeah, one more day only.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Yelp desk.
Yelp desk.
So, Matador,
Hmm.
a couple times a year, I crave donuts. Well, no. Let me backtrack.
You bet
Hold
you
on.
crave them all the
Every
time.
single day of my life,
Yeah.
I crave donuts. But every now and then, I'll give in to the temptation.
Okay.
And when I'm at work, I will go get a donut.
What's your favorite donut?
Well, that's a tough one. But
Give me
I
like
would,
2 or 3 then.
okay. Big fan of the apple fritter.
Okay. That is, by the way, that's a dad donut. Apple fritter. Go ahead.
Maple bar.
Oh, fuck yeah. The best ever.
Chocolate old fashioned, maple old fashioned. Dude, there isn't a donut. I'm just going, I'll just list them all. I don't like the cake donuts. Those stupid, dry ass. They look like brown butt. It looks like my butthole.
Want to know something funny?
Yeah.
Guess who likes the butthole? Lady friend.
Lady friend. I was
Loves
gonna
the
say.
plain cake donut.
Yeah. So does Annalise. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, if you're into that, I don't understand why there ain't more action in this rear end of mine. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, I just feel like if you're going to eat fried dough, let's make it count.
Yeah.
Put some shit on there.
Yeah. Otherwise, just go freaking buy a baguette. Have a croissant at that point. At least it tastes better. So, but yes, my go-to is usually one chocolate old fashioned, one maple old fashioned.
Okay.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was one chocolate old fashioned, one maple old fashioned, one apple fritter, and one maple bar.
Nice. I like the variety.
Yeah.
See, I would go all in on maple bars.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be like, I'll have 3 maple bars, thanks.
For sure.
They're
for sure.
fucking
And
delicious.
then I was also a fan of the filled maple bar.
What's in the filling?
Just that custard.
Yeah, I don't like the filling.
Yeah. It reminded me of never mind.
Yeah, let's move on. Anyway,
Yeah.
you get donuts a couple times a year.
So one of the places, or the place that I like to go is Uncle Benny's in
Okay.
San Francisco. And it's when I'm at work, obviously. And it's really good. It's interesting. It's a donut shop. They also sell muffins. They also sell bagels. And they also sell Vietnamese sandwiches and pho. Now,
Okay.
with the bagels, they have some other sandwiches, maybe salads, and a bunch of different kinds of coffee. They're one of those like with the pump coffee. What are those carafes? I guess.
Yeah, sure.
And they'll have I don't know, a bunch of different flavors.
Okay. And they sell auto parts. It's really weird.
It is bizarre. It is an interesting place. Very nice, very clean. I actually, after we get to the Yelp review, anyway. But it's like you walk in there and you're like, oh, I'm used to just going to a donut shop, maybe donut shop and bakery. Sometimes maybe a few donuts, but they also have like breakfast items. Very rarely do I go in there and like donut shop, or you want some pho? I'm like, I don't know.
Does it make the smells in there kind of weird?
I've only been there before 6 a.m., so no.
Because normally you walk into a donut shop and it just knocks you out with that smell. Because it's
right.
and in a good way. But it's just
When I worked at Candlestick, there was another place that was a donut shop and a hamburger place, and when you walked in there, it smelled. Both the hamburgers and the donuts were amazing, but it smelled terrible. Terrible. All right.
Could you get maple bar buns on your burger?
No, they didn't do that.
That would be so fucking gross.
One of their best donuts was just like a regular glazed donut, but it was really good. None of this Krispy Kreme ripoff shit or Voodoo Donut.
Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So this is a 1-star review for Uncle Benny's. Now, I will say, I think they have close to 300 reviews. I think there's only 3 1-star reviews.
Wow, that's great record.
Yeah.
What's
So
their average rating?
I think it's 4.
Okay, so when is this one from?
A couple years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not that exciting, but it just cracked me up when I read it. So it's from, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Ani, Ahnee, Ani.
Okay.
Or
That's,
Annie.
how I would pronounce it.
Annie, are you okay?
Are you
Ani
okay?
M. All right, 1 star. Here we go. The service was terrible. When we showed them the free cake donut offer that was featured on Yelp from our phone screen when we checked in, they said, oh, that expired. We explained there is no expiration date and showed them the offer, but 2 employees refused to honor the offer. That's totally false advertising
fake
and
news.
actually bad customer service.
It is.
Whether it's Yelp's fault or whomever, the business should honor what is advertised. Someone else in our group also, quote unquote, checked in. So I'm thinking, did they not check in? Yeah. Quote unquote, checked in, and the same offer came up, but this time she hit the redeem offer and a clock started. So clearly the offer was still available.
Well, and I'm wondering too, are they just trying to get the free and then bolt, or are they like trying, okay.
Uh-huh. Never coming back there. Isn't it never coming back here and never going back there?
I don't know.
Never coming back there. And yes, capital yes. Yes, we purchased 3 sandwiches, a number 1, a number 15, and a number 25.
Thank you. They got 25 different kinds of sandwiches? Holy shit.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing these
Man,
things.
this place does it all.
And a donut, plus 3 coffees. We spent over $38. And if you would honor it, tell your employees. We asked twice. They were not helpful.
Oh, boy.
So I'm curious.
Did they ask for the manager?
I think their donuts cost $1 or $1.25.
Okay.
So I understand the principle that
you're dropping $38 and you're trying to save $3.
But here's the thing. You gave a 1-star simply because you didn't get a free donut where the sandwich is good?
Yeah. They're rating it all on service.
That's why. And I will say this, that the owner of the business responds to almost every single Yelp review. And I wrote a Yelp review that was kind of funny of this place. Mm-hmm. The one thing is when you walk in, the service is really good and everyone's very attentive, but they're not super friendly. They're not rude, but they're not there to make friends.
It's straight business.
And so that's what I wrote. I said, everyone there is awesome. I love it. But I said, they're not there to make friends. And then he responded to me. He's like, oh, we should work on that. It was kind of funny. Anyway.
So that's
I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, because you're saving, that's less than 10% of your total bill.
But you're not telling, the only thing you're upset about is that you didn't get your free shit.
Yeah, so that should be a 2-star at worst, because you at least got to give them some credit on the fucking food.
Well, at least say the sandwiches were great. It's too bad that they suck at customers. But I don't. Was the 1 good? What is a 1?
What's
a 15?
Because people like to only do 5s and 1s. I've talked about this before in the show. Nobody ever rates anything a fucking 3. Nobody does.
I gave Benny a 4.
Well,
yeah,
you're unusual. 4 I could see because it wasn't quite perfect. You don't want to totally.
Right. It was an amazing. Donuts are awesome. It was great, but
wasn't the best ever.
Yeah,
that's fine. And a 2 I could see being, like I said, something was good, something was bad. It was a 2. Why
and
3?
reading
Why
a
right
bunch of reading a bunch of the Benny's reviews. It's funny how many people say like, yeah, everything's great here. The people aren't very nice.
So it's a theme.
But they're nice. They just don't want to.
They're all business, man. They're not there to talk. They're not there.
Donuts
for
in the front, sandwich in the rear. All right.
I should do a Yelp desk for lady friend's gym. She joined a new gym. What was it, like 6 months ago or something? And she was in the locker room. A couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. I like where this is going. She also ordered a pizza, or were her pipes not, were pipes leaking?
No. She's got her phone because she's like, she had been listening to music or something, and she's going to her locker.
Accidentally live streaming in the locker?
No, but she's going to her locker, and she clicks over real quick to look at an email, and somebody's like, hey, you can't have cell phones in here.
Right.
And she's like, what? She goes, what are you talking about? She goes, see? And she points to the sign. No, absolutely no cell phones or whatever.
Right.
And she's like, oh, okay. And so she's like finishing something up. And then she hears this woman go, we must have a new person. And she's like, all these new people don't know the rules. She's hearing this. This woman's saying this from like the next locker bank over, loud enough for her to hear.
Of course,
it was everything that my lady friend could do to not fucking glass her right there and just fucking kill her.
Yeah, it's I've worked at a gym and I've also there was a no cell phone rule somewhere
because they think you're gonna fucking take pictures of people and send them.
Yeah, and it's I get it, but it is funny because people freak out.
Well, the first woman was being nice. She's just like, you must not know the rule. You can't have cell phones. And then the other one got all catty. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. There's
it
always
almost
one.
Turned into like a 1980s, high school movie scene. Like
this reminds me. I was driving home today and came to a 4-way stop, and I was on the right, so I had the right of way, and both of us started to go, and I'm like, I'll just wait for the person to go. So the person went. I let them go. Mm-hmm. And then the passenger flipped me off. And I'm like, wait, I don't understand what you're mad at me about.
Apparently they thought they beat you to the spot.
Fine, but I still let them go. I didn't even crowd them. I was just like, okay.
Do you do the thing though when you come to a 4-way stop with somebody else where you roll extra to stop late so they know that they can just go? Because you don't want to sit there and fucking stare at each other?
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Yeah. I'm like,
and then literally you have to be like, go!
Yeah.
Go.
Right. And you know how I drive, so I'm not in a rush. I'm like, all right. And that's funny. And their car was all beat up, and it was like this older guy, older than me, and just flipped me off. And I was like,
you should have followed him.
I was like, well, I had to for a while. I was going the same way.
He's sweating bullets up there. Oh,
I'm
no.
Like, I don't know
the
why
guy's after us.
I'm like, what are you upset about? It was great.
That guy had tats, I think. He probably has a knife or something in his car. Let's go to the sports desk.
Sports Desk with two dicks.
What the hell? All right.
I don't want to belabor this point, but everybody else seems to, so why not? We're going to talk a little bit about the Saints-Rams again because it's not done. The call's not done. They're still talking about it.
The Saints ran. Now, remind me what happened. I'm not a football fan.
There was a very blatant pass interference call that was missed.
Oh, that's right, and that ended the game.
And it did not end the game.
No, that was it.
No.
Like the game ended there,
Right.
and it cost the Saints the game, right?
Right. That's
Because so the Rams got the ball because of that.
No, the Saints still were able to kick a field goal and take the lead, and then the Rams tied it, and then the Rams won.
Well, the Rams got the ball first, though, in overtime
No,
and
the
scored.
Saints got it
and the
first.
Saints.
Oh, God.
So the Saints never got an opportunity,
Saints fans are not happy right now.
right? The Saints never. That's what you're telling me.
Well,
The
I have to
Saints-
tell you this. No, it did not work out that way. The Saints had
Okay.
opportunities to win the game after that. However,
But they were never on offense. They had to get a pick or
they
something.
did have an offensive possession in overtime, yes. So, point being, we talked a bit about last week about how there was a lawsuit filed and there were all these crazy things going on. And then the NFL came out and gave Roby Coleman a fine for the helmet to helmet, which is hilarious because it's like, we're going to fine you for the helmet to helmet,
Right.
even though we missed it.
Right.
But then there was a Louisiana congressman who's
this
calling for
fucking
Roger
guy.
Goodell to testify before
Yeah.
Congress.
While there
about
was
the
a
phone call.
shutdown going on.
Yes. So
Yeah.
first there's a congressman calling for that. Then a senator from Louisiana gets up and does a presentation on the Senate floor where he breaks down the call with like pictures and little boards up. At one point he says, quote, "Every drunk in every bar in America saw that." Like, which, by the way, that's your backup?
Well,
First of all,
white
you're
guy.
saying every bar is just full of all these drunks.
Right.
And even they could see that it was a bad call. Because drunks,
Right.
what's the first thing to go when you're drunk? Your judgment.
Right. Well, I was
Not that that's in question because it was a bad call, but it's just
I was
funny
going to
that
say yes, your judgment. Definitely that's what I was going to say.
it's judgment. Judgment leads to everything else. Then he turns it into a question about like how refs are selected for games
Oh my god.
and the accountability for refs. And he's like, and the ref who missed the call, he lives in LA. Do we have a conflict of interest? He's doing all that stuff. So it was basically just an opportunity for him to bitch for like 5 or 6 minutes,
Right.
which I just thought was hilarious. And this sounds like something I would do if I was a senator. Like if the Ducks were wronged on a call, I would probably do something like that. This is one of the many reasons why I should not be a senator because
Right.
because I should not be allowed the platform to get up and bitch about sports in front of people. It is a total like move for the next election. Remember that time, guys, where I stood up for us in front of Congress? Or in front of the Senate and fought for the Saints. It's kind of funny.
I was upset by this whole thing. I believe the Saints would have won that game had that been called.
There is a 98% chance they win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they had other opportunities and they still could have won the game multiple times and they didn't. Whatever. They got hosed, right? I mean,
Sure.
it happens to the best. I mean, come on. At least it wasn't a tuck rule.
No.
At least something actually happened. And hey, if I was that player, was he a linebacker or defensive back?
The guy who committed the pass interference? Yeah. He's a cornerback.
Cornerback. Okay, so if I was that player, I would have done the same thing because he was beat.
Yeah.
It was over. So that's what you do, right? You'd rather get the pass interference than give up the touchdown. Whatever. But if you're I understand you're representing the people of the state and your city and your district and all that, but with a government shutdown going on,
Probably not the best time to do it.
this is entertainment.
Yeah.
You jackholes.
When did the shutdown end? I'm trying to think if it actually was after the shutdown
It was after. It was before the shutdown ended because I remember hearing about it.
The shutdown ended on Friday.
Right, and this
And
was
I think he did it on
before.
Thursday or something.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It was
Yeah.
close.
And
He could sense. He could sense the shutdown was about to end. We got to move on to more important business here.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. This is yeah. But anyway, that kind of bummed me out.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that Super Bowl. My boy Patrick
hasn't-
Chung
Yeah.
said at a rally on Sunday, "We're going to go down there and kick their ass, baby." That's what he said.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
it brings out a lot of different emotions because Patrick Chung, longtime Duck, love him,
Right.
but he's on the enemy side now.
I also heard that one of the cornerbacks for the Rams called Brady old.
Oh
and
no,
it's
it was the guy who committed the pass interference.
It was not. It was taken a little bit out of context.
Way out of context.
And what's funny is, everyone Scooby Dooed it and went, "Rrr," and then he was like, "No."
Yeah.
Brady's the man. I'm not saying. I'm just. And what he said when you listen to the whole clip, he's absolutely. It's everything everybody's been saying this whole season.
He is older, so he's physically not as dominant as he was, and he still gets the job done. That's what he's saying.
Right, but no, that's not. And
but they have to pull out the soundbite. Yeah.
I will say this about this game.
Yes, sir.
I'm a Patriots. I don't know if anybody knows. I'm a Patriots fan.
I don't think anybody knows that. Neil is a Patriots fan. He's liked them since
Patriots
the Super Bowl against the Bears.
1985.
Yeah.
However, I'm a little more comfortable and confident going the Patriots. I'm not playing. Did you hear that? They're not letting me play this.
That's
Super
lame.
Bowl. I know. I'm a little more confident that my guys, I own the team now,
Yeah, sure.
are going against the Rams than the Saints. Not saying they're going to beat the Rams.
No, don't.
Because the Patriots can't dominate shit.
Don't dance
When
around it.
When they poop, they look in the toilet and go, I don't know if I'm done yet. Is it over?
We'll see.
Yeah.
I do that.
But I thought the Saints would destroy the Patriots.
You don't need to dance around it. You're confident. You are favored in this game by 2.5 points. You know that, right?
I hate the Patriots. 2.5 points in a Super Bowl.
It's going to be what it is.
It should be 22.
They'll win by 2.
Well,
why should it be 22.5 points, Neil? Because you think that they should slaughter
then
the
I
Rams?
could just enjoy watching.
How could
I
you
don't care who
enjoy
they
it if
play.
the spread is 22.5? What difference would that make for you?
And then I'm saying, and then they win by 22.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right. But even what's funny is the Patriots can go up 21-0 in the first 4 minutes, and the game will end up being
Well, they don't want to make it boring,
23-21.
Man. Why are you trying to do a blowout, man?
We're trying to do that, man.
We are going to talk about prop bets, but really quickly.
What's your feeling on the game, man? Why are you talking about prop bets, bro?
I think the Pats are going to win, and I think they're probably going to win by
Hey, where's Gurley?
He's still there. He just was not having a game, and they fucking took him out and didn't want him to play.
You think he'll be ready to go?
Oh yeah, they're going to use him. I think he was just having issues.
Yeah, I think.
Anderson was
hurt.
a nice backup, but no, they're going to need him to win that game. So, my head thinks that they're going to lose, like 36-23.
Oh, that bad?
Mm-hmm. That's what my head says.
No.
My heart says they're going to win 34-27.
34-20. Ooh, I don't see that either.
I'm just worried because
it's going to be a 27-28 game. I don't know who wins.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm real excited to watch
only...
the D line for the Rams go after Brady though, because that should be fun. Did you see that fucking picture of Aaron Donald posted on Instagram? Somebody shared. Was it today or yesterday? He is fucking He-Man. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
The only thing, not the only thing, one of the things that concerns me for the Rams is that Goff has only thrown 1 touchdown in the playoffs.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you listen to Warriors radio all day, so you'd know.
I don't freaking know. I can tell you what Draymond Green's contract's going to be. What's funny is there's people that they're talking about, and I don't even know who they are, and now they're my best friends.
Well, see, you're all well versed now. You're going to turn into the biggest Dubs fan around.
Do you think the fact that Sean McVay?
You're right. 1 touchdown.
I'm sorry. What?
You're right. 1 touchdown.
I'm just quoting NFL Network. That's not going to get it done against the Patriots.
No, that's a good quote. He's going to have to throw more touchdowns than a half to beat the Patriots. Yeah, I think it's going to be high scoring because I think the over-under is like 56.
What if Tom Brady gets hurt?
Who's their backup anyway?
Janine Garofalo, and she left. Now,
so they got
for
nobody.
The record,
Edelman, you're throwing.
I'm not making fun of Jimmy Garoppolo. I like Janine Garofalo. I just like saying that, but it's not a sexist thing. I
understand.
Yeah.
Okay. He never gets hurt though.
But
rarely.
Yeah. You think he retires after this?
If he wins?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he has it in him to retire.
I think him, Belichick, and Gronk are done if they win the Super Bowl.
If he wins, he should be done. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a good way to go out. But,
they should all be done.
But I don't know. He could easily try to come back. The guy has no. I mean, he doesn't feel like he's slowing down.
He should watch some of his games.
Well, he's still in the goddamn Super Bowl again.
You know me. I've got that TB12 tattoo on the tip of my. Well, it's actually like part of a T, but whatever.
If you're still making the Super Bowl, though, I guess why not keep fucking coming back?
Well, that isn't that the funny thing too. It's like twice in a row, 2 years in a row, you made it Super Bowl. This is your 8th Super Bowl or something ridiculous like that.
Is
right?
It, or 9th?
1-5. Yeah, this is your 9th. 1-5,
5 and 3.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, maybe it's time to hang it up, bro.
Go
you
for
made
an
it 2
even
years
10.
in a row. I mean, what happens next year if you only make it to the AFC Championship game?
Yeah. What then?
What are you gonna do, bro?
Yeah, you've been in 9 straight AFC Championship games too, so it's just fucking silly. But what's your call? What your score is 28-27 and you don't know who it is?
I'm gonna pick the Patriots to win.
Okay. I said head Patriots, heart Rams. It's the best I can do.
But again, I wouldn't be shocked because these jackholes lost to the Giants a couple times.
And I mean, this is the Rams, so.
Yeah. And lost to the frickin' Eagles. I
Hey,
hate the Eagles.
will any player take a knee during the anthem?
Yes.
It's minus 700 for no, plus 400 for yes, so they don't think anybody's going to do it.
I think there's one player that does.
Okay.
Adam
No.
Vinatieri.
He's not
say
in the game.
Well, it doesn't say in the game, does
It
it?
says any player. I assume they mean player on the field,
We
player
don't
for
know.
one of the teams.
Maybe there's a player in the stand. You know what I'm
Vinatieri
saying?
in his living room.
That's right.
Nailed it. Good luck cashing on that one. Will CBS show replay of the missed pass interference call in the Rams Saints game?
Yes.
Yeah, yes is minus 130. The odds aren't that bad. I thought they would have been way higher. Of course they're going to show that call.
You know what we have to do one year is we have to go to like Tahoe or Reno. I was going to say Vegas, but that would be crazy. Tahoe or Reno for the Super Bowl and place a bunch of prop bets for fun and then record live during the game as the prop bets go on.
We should. We're planning a lot of trips these days.
We got 2. 3 with
3.
the Ducks.
Yeah.
4.
That's a lot.
Hold on.
3 this
We've
year.
got one. We got birthday Reno, Ducks, and
the
8-hour show.
Yeah. 3 this year.
Yeah. So
All right.
then, yeah. All right.
just
And then
add
one
another
next
one.
year.
Another one next year.
Well, that would be next year.
And then we'll do something else next
The
year.
Patriots
Your
will be
birthday
back
next year.
Hey, we'll watch the Patriots again.
There's my birthday.
I'll never be
Yeah,
able to
might
enjoy
be.
a Super
Fuck.
Bowl again.
Will NFL issue a report admitting they missed a call during the call during the Super Bowl? Yeah,
No.
Fuck no. It's minus 330 is no. Of course not. Will Jim Nantz or Tony Romo say dynasty?
No.
Oh, fuck yeah, they will. It's actually pretty close odds. People love to talk about
Are
dynasty.
you writing this down?
No, I remember. Remember, this is audio. I don't have to write it down. Minus 150 on the yes there, so they're favored to say something about dynasty, which I think they will. People love to talk about fucking dynasties.
I don't think so.
Total times Donald Trump tweets during the game, over under 1. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
Heavy
Wait,
over.
His buddy TV12 and Kraft. If the
And, yeah.
Patriots are winning, he
Yeah.
goes ballistic.
There were some prop bets I saw, but I realized halfway down the page they were from last year's Super Bowl.
Oh, nice.
But they were like saying like, will he, basically rip whoever these, it lists out things and the odds. So it was like the league, it was like 1.5 to 1 or something.
Mm-hmm.
A black player was like 3 to 1. A white player, 30 to 1.
The white guy.
Yeah. Will Trump congratulate the winning team via Twitter by midnight on that night?
Yes.
Minus 150, yes. Probably only if it's the Patriots, though. So, in
no,
your
I don't
opinion.
think so because McVay, Goff, they're white.
Which will be higher? Oh, no, not this one.
Uh,
It said which will be higher, his approval rating on the 4th or the yardage of the longest field goal made.
yardage of the longest field goal made.
Dude, Zerline is a fucking boot. So
Well, and what's his name isn't Gotkowski isn't half bad.
no. Will any of the performers at the halftime show, etc., wear a Colin Kaepernick jersey?
Yes.
Minus 300, no.
I say yes.
Well, you should lay money on this one. Will Mick Jagger make an appearance during the halftime show? Now, keep in mind, Adam Levine is doing the halftime show, and he sings a song. Got those moves like Jagger.
No.
Okay. No is a minus 400. Will any player do the floss for a touchdown celebration?
No.
that 3 years ago? 2 years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
Minus 750, no. Will dilly dilly be said during a Bud Light commercial?
No.
Minus 200, yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they're keeping that campaign going, man.
No.
And finally, the most important.
Yeah.
Winner of the 14th Puppy Bowl, Team Fluff or Team Rough?
Rough.
Okay. It's even
They didn't put
odds.
in the cat bowl or the kitty bowl?
The Kitty Bowl didn't have odds that I saw.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know what their
Talk
teams even
about
are.
sexism.
Is it team like Meow and team whatever?
Freaking, it's team I don't give a shit.
Team
team
Hiss.
go fuck yourself.
Well, I hope everybody enjoys the Super Bowl. Should have done a live...
I will not. I will not. I'm telling you right now.
You should have done
I
a
will-
live broadcast of the Super Bowl
From
in
the
addition to
VFW?
your Daytona 500 thing.
From the VFW. I will not enjoy the Super Bowl. It's going to blow goats.
Are you going to go to the VFW again?
Yeah.
It's tradition, man.
Mm-hmm. You got to join us.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we'll do that. No, because then we can't place prop bets.
You do not take a knee in there, Neil.
Oh, Jesus. And you don't say, oh, Jesus, either.
No. You're going to
No.
kneel down to like fucking tie your shoe during the anthem. They're going to be like, bro. I'm like, my shoe can't untied.
Yeah.
You have to wait.
No. In fact, my name,
know.
Glenn doesn't call me Neil.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
shouldn't.
It's just like, hey, or yo, or whatever.
Yo, you,
Yeah.
fella. Let's go to the news desk.
News desk with two dicks.
This drop that we have for the news desk, thanks to Ty from 2 on 3 Pod, could not be more on point this week.
All right.
So, Neil, you like to go to the gym and not be judged at Planet Fitness because there's no judgment.
I still
right?
think I'm judged, but
Do you?
yeah.
Okay. I mean, as long as they have better service there and they don't have those goddamn elliptical problems.
That's right. Yeah.
Have you ever been a runner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you still run or just is this
Yeah.
thing you?
I do,
Okay.
but I do intervals now. I don't run for distance.
So you're doing this on the treadmill, not outside.
Treadmill, correct.
Did you ever used to run outside?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Like how recently did you do that?
Oh, boy. I would say the last time I ran outside, and I'm saying like miles, not just like I ran to the store.
Of course.
That doesn't even make sense. It was probably
I didn't mean the last time you picked up pace.
2
outside.
years. 2 years outside. Oh, and yeah. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is I don't mean like, throwing the football with a friend and I ran that. I mean like,
Yeah, I'm
I'd
saying
say
go
2
for
years.
a run.
2 years.
Okay. Well, I got a story for you.
Oh, wait, whoa. Hey, bro.
What?
You got to answer these questions.
I fucking hate
God,
running.
this is a goddamn interview. When was the last time you ran outside
What do you drink?
for distance?
When
What
do you
drink?
run?
You like beer?
Where do you run?
Yeah.
Outside? God, it's probably been a good 3 or 4
But you
years.
skate. That's kind of like at speed. That's almost like running. It's like lazy running. You just glide along ice.
Lazy running. Yeah, you don't move your legs at all.
No.
No, it's...
That's why I can't watch hockey. It's not really athletic.
Boy. I'll let that one go right by. I think the last time I did, it was like I said, it was like 3 or 4 years ago. I remember I was going to pick
What's
up...
more of a sport, being a hockey, or who's more of an athlete, being a hockey player or a NASCAR driver?
Oh, fuck. You kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I used to run in my youth and in my 20s and stuff, and I never really enjoyed it. I always liked the feeling, after and all that stuff.
it
But
sucks.
the running
I hate
itself,
it.
I just
Hate it.
hated. It's
Intervals,
boring.
intervals are more fun.
Intervals are better. And in fact, when I used to run, when I was living up in Seattle, I wouldn't do intervals, but I would do I'd run, a couple miles around the track, and then I'd do sprints afterward,
Right.
at the end.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of my somewhat interval. And so I just always hated it though. It's just not
Yeah.
fun. It's
Running
boring.
sucks.
I don't like
Yeah.
working out in general, to be fair, but running in general, I feel like there's other ways you can get that running in.
Mhm.
Like,
Jacking it.
playing football with your friend or whatever that bullshit thing you said a second ago was.
I didn't say playing football, like throwing, you throw the ball around.
Sure.
You pretend you run a couple, you're
Technically,
like, oh,
I think you and I did that, didn't we? Or no, we kicked the ball around in your backyard.
we were kicking balls?
Kicking soccer ball around.
Oh, for the
We did.
dogs?
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, you don't remember anything.
No, I don't.
Well, maybe some people have found a way to make it more interesting. So, two complete strangers, this is from Vice.com. Two
Okay.
complete strangers named Claire have chosen to draw dicks on an app that tracks where you jog.
Wait, what? Oh, I see. So you run a dick.
So you run a dicks. Instead of finding one another and bonding deeply over this wild coincidence, they've gotten into a bizarre flame war online because apparently this world is only big enough for one dick run Claire. They're both named Claire, both doing dick runs. So yeah, essentially what they do is they map out their route and they make it in the shape of a penis in some form or another.
That's
and
kinda
there's all
funny.
sorts of different ways they do it.
Sure.
Like, some are ejaculating, some are doing
This
other
is a very
things.
short run, I'll tell you right now.
Yes, some of them are very short. Earlier this month, Vice ran an interview with one of the Dick Run Claires. I love that. A 33-year-old New Jersey who's been exercising in phallic shapes and posting her runs online for the past few years. Quote, "I love looking for dick run routes," Claire told Vice, "but honestly, I just love running. It's my favorite way to get a workout in, and drawing a giant dick across town is really just a bonus."
That's kind of fun.
She said, but according to comedian Claire Wickoff, she was running dicks across America for years before the other Claire came along and stole her bit. Quote, "I don't mind that she's running dicks. I mind that she's acting like she came up with this without crediting me."
That's fair. You want to be known as the
Dick runner.
Oh my God, what I was going to say was terrible. But yes, Dick runner.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious. It's like you can't exactly like copyright that, so I'm not sure what you're looking to do to get that credit. She just wants to be credited in some fashion. Wickoff has since changed her Instagram handle to reflect that she is the original Dick Run Claire and has been pointing out some strong parallels between the other Claire's Dick runs and her own. She did a hand job run, and I was like, "Bitch, you stole my hand job."
Is that what it said?
Yeah, that's her quote. I don't know if it's linked in that article I share with you, but if you go to her Instagram, it's fucking funny because it's like she's got dicks all over the place. She does vaginas. It's for a while.
I saw the vagina. Yeah.
She worked down in San Francisco and was doing runs in Golden Gate Park. She also lived in Portland and was doing runs up here. You could be part of a dick. You definitely are part of a dick. And so she, it's like a hand holding a dick. I mentioned it's like a dick coming all over the place.
Right.
There's like a pile of poop. There's an there's a vagina. All that. She's all very, very diverse with her run options, her run pictures. So the OG Dick Run Claire, the original, she wants to settle this thing. She says, quote, "I think we should have a dick runoff, a dickathlon." I think this is a great idea.
I think so too.
I think I would love for us to be a part of this in some fashion. I know we don't have a lot to offer, but I would love to be able to sponsor this event if possible.
No. We
do commentary?
Yes.
I don't know how you do it though, because they have to have their own unique dick off run ideas, and they're not even close to being in the same city.
Well, we do it with GPS.
We can live track their drawing.
Yeah, we get them. We don't get them, but we get someone to sponsor to get them the GPS live watches, and we'll do that.
There you go. Would this be better or more exciting or less exciting than Warriors TV, Warriors Radio?
Oh, way more. Two girls running dicks with two dicks talking about the running girls.
That's right.
There's the title right there.
For her part, the other Claire swore that she didn't even know about OG Dick Run Claire until the drama started. Quote, "I think there's enough roads out there for all of us to dick run to our heart's content."
Yes.
Unfortunately, she has not yet publicly responded to the Dick Off Challenge. And that sounds like Dick Run Claire is scared.
I think I can see where there could be two chick dick runs.
But there's room. There's lots of room in this world.
No, I'm just saying I could
runs.
see where two people. I told you about the sheep that roll over the grates in the road. Collective consciousness.
Pardon?
Did I not tell you about this?
Don't think so.
So it's one of those things where I can see where two separate people could come up with it almost at the same time, not know about each other, and do it, and they're both right. I don't think one is copying the other. Because if one was able to come up with it on their own,
then another one could conceivably do the same.
Exactly.
Sure, but to her credit, OG was posting this shit on Instagram like 5-6 years ago. And in fact, even at one point, I went to her Twitter account, and she had retweeted a tweet from Kristen Bell back in 2014 saying like, mad respect.
Let me tell you this. Let's say I went out yesterday and did a dick run. I've never heard about either of these people or seen any of their Twitter accounts.
Right.
So it could happen.
But were you getting pub about it? Were people interviewing you?
Oh, yeah. I've gotten a lot of pub about my dick. Yeah. All the time.
Anyway, that's the end of that story. I just thought it was funny.
Oh, that's not the end of the story. We're going to follow up on this.
Well,
I want my dick off.
Just wanted to point out that this past week I recorded an episode of Our Liner Notes. If you're not familiar with this show.
I need to interrupt you.
Oh, my God.
Matt, let me ask you this. We've been recording now for about an hour. You have not gotten any more excited about anything during this hour, from beginning to end, and I'm concerned about you. Are you sad? Is something going on? Are you on
fine.
drugs?
Everything's fine.
Are you and your lady friend in a fight?
I'm okay.
Do I need to call the cops? How's your dad?
He's good.
Is that what's bumming you out? That he's doing okay?
He is doing A-okay.
So no. But is something going on?
Everything's good, man.
I told
Why
you the
you
other
gotta keep
day I loved
asking?
you, and you said I don't love you.
That is. I was fucking with you because you were so needy. I had to get you put back in your place.
You sound a little less than Theo.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last week,
Yes.
I had the opportunity to be on our liner
shit.
notes.
God damn it.
What?
I just broke my wind tunnel for my McLaren setup. Go on. Last week,
You don't even care.
You had the
You
opportunity to be
don't
on-
care. All you care about is your goddamn Lego car.
You had the opportunity to be on.
Our liner notes, a great show, a musical discussion podcast.
Did you bring like some excitement and enjoyment?
I did. I brought a lot. I brought the heat. And maybe that was it. I just used up all my energy on that
You think
episode.
you used up all your juice there?
I might have. And you know
did
what?
Yeah, no.
We recorded for quite a while. I think the episode's going to be a little long. It was actually Kristen filling in for Chris because he's busy with his radio stuff.
And it ran a little long.
Oh God, it ran a little long.
And now
yes.
you're tired.
And now I'm tired. I'm worn out. I'm
Right.
spent.
Gotcha.
No, it ran long, and they had an issue with their board this week. If you're a fan of How Was Your Week, Honey, they were having some issues when they recorded, but they're wrapping that up, and I think it's supposed to be released this week. So look for that. I can't remember what episode it's going to be, like maybe 97 or 8, something like that. But we're talking a little bit about politics, so go check that out. Thank you very, very much for listening to our show. We are so excited every week when you come and listen to us. We love when you do reviews. I don't care about your Lego man, motherfucker. Get him off. Jesus Christ. This is a shit show. Remember to go out to don'tgotopless.store and get yourself some fresh new gear, please. Go find all of our stuff on reasonsareseveral.com. Go check out Neil's other podcast, Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks, as well as his vlog, Halos and Heathens. Remember that we're going to be live March 3rd.
This weekend, I will have the link up for that.
Okay, so we'll get
For the
that
live
link
show.
up.
Mhm.
Also, if you really like live content, Neil and Annalise record live on their vlog channel every week on Saturdays, and in a week from Sunday, they're going to
Daytona.
2 weeks from Sunday, I guess.
The 17th of February.
17th, they're going to be doing the live broadcast of the Daytona 500. So
It's going to be like a view party. Like you watch the Daytona while we're watching, and we just talk. We're going to do like
you
some
wanna,
giveaways.
and you want to jerk it while it's going on, you jerk it. Whatever.
Do it.
what you got to do. You want to put us in your fucking earphones and run a dick route? Do that. Whatever you want to do.
Whatever.
Fucking options are wide open. You can tweet at us at ReasonsR and at AngelsFreak7. Email us at reasonsrseveral@gmail.com. Please go write a review, would you? Please? Anyway. Bye, Neil.
Bye, Matt.
This one's a hit.